Welcome to BSc third sem students. So in physics, unit 4 consists of waves and sound. In this session, in the chapter of sound, we are going to study reverberation and reverberation time and absorption coefficient. So the learning objective of this session is to understand what is reverberation and reverberation time, and also the definition of the absorption coefficient. So we need some the regarding the acoustics of building. Let us see the acoustic of building. It deals with the generation, propagation and reception of sound. The branch of science which deals with the planning of building or hall with a view to provide a best audible sound to the audience, and is called acoustics of building, or it is also known as architectural acoustic. Reverberation. Reverberation is nothing but the persistence of audible sound even after the source of sound has stopped producing the sound. So that is the persistence of audible sound even after source of sound has been stopped. So is known as the reverberation. So here this is a one auditorium. So here S is a source and O is the observer. O is the observer, and here there is a direct wave. This is the direct wave. This is the one reflection, and this is with a multiple reflection. See here, multiple reflection which is received to the observer after it is emit from the source. And here this is an another reflector. It is the with the three reflections. So in this way we can get either with a direct wave or with a multiple reflected wave. So the combination of all these reflected waves gives the persistence of audible sound. So if you stop the sound, that is the source of sound, it will be stopped, then we'll heard some echoing effect, that is called the reverberation. Here the time of reverberation. So how much of time the echoing effect it will takes place? The definition is the reverberation time is the time taken by the sustained note to fall in the intensity to 1 millionth of its original value. So the intensity it will be fall 1 millionth of its original value. So the time being measured from the instant the source stops producing the sound. When the source of sound it will stops, if the it will falls in intensity to 1 millionth of its original value, and that time of the persistence is known as the reverberation time. The factors governing the reverberation time, on which factor the reverberation time it will depends. The reverberation time it will depends on the reflection power of the walls, floor and ceiling, etc. So if these are good reflectors, sound would not die soon. The reverberation time will be longer. The reverberation time it will depends on the intensity of the sound before it will cut off. And the next reverberation time it will depends on the coefficient of absorption. Greater the coefficient of absorption, lesser will be the reverberation time. So the reverberation time also depends on the frequency of the note emitted. So here it is also depending upon the frequency of the sound that is emitted. Then the reverberation time is also depends on the volume of the hall. Larger volume, and it will depending upon the whether the room is the larger the room, the longer will be the reverberation time. So let us see what is nothing but optimum reverberation time. So it means that it is not too large or not too small. So if the reverberation time is too large, then what happens? Many multiple reflections would occur, and the stationary waves may be setup causing a bad intensity distribution. If the reverberation time makes the sound low, then it will die almost instantaneously. So therefore, in case of optimum reverberation time, it is not too large and it is not too small. Professor Sabine and he is also together with with a committee of musical experts determined the time of reverberation that is most suitable for the speech and for a music, and it is about 1 to 1.5 seconds for speech and about 3 seconds for the music. Now let us study the absorption coefficient. The absorption coefficient of the material is defined as the ratio of sound energy absorbed by the surface to that of the sound energy emitted by the source, that is to that of the sound, that is incident sound energy on the surface. So that is known as a absorption coefficient. That is it is sound energy absorbed by the surface divided by the total sound energy incident on the surface. How much of it is incident and how much of it is absorbed. So the ratio is the absorption coefficient A. This absorption coefficient is measured with respect to the open window. The absorption coefficient of open window is perfect absorber. So we can define this absorption coefficient with respect to the perfect absorber. The absorption coefficient of the material is defined as the rate of the sound energy absorbed by certain area of the surface to that of an open window of the same area. And it can also be defined as the absorption coefficient of the surface is the reciprocal of its area, which absorbs the same sound energy as absorbed by a unit area of an open window. So it can be defined with respect to the absorption coefficient of the open window. So let 10 meter square of certain carpet absorbs the same amount of sound energy as absorbed by 1 meter square of an open window. It means 10 meter square of certain carpet, so it will absorb 1 meter square of open window. So means both are equal in the absorption coefficient. Then the absorption coefficient of the carpet is, see, it is 1 divided by 10. So it means that 0.1, the absorption coefficient is 0.1. So the absorption coefficient is measured in the open window unit. So that is OWU, open window unit. So that is written as OWU, and the unit can also be taken because of it is invented by the Sabine. So it can also be measured in sabines. So the absorption coefficient is written with the OWU or sabines. So we have studied about the reverberation and the reverberation time and the absorption coefficient. So these are the few references that you can refer. Thank you.